What's up, fool? Podcast with Felipe Esparza and me. That's it. Rodrigo's not here. He's still in Mexico. I found out he took his shine with him. He's over there with his girlfriend in Mexico. I don't know when he's coming back now. He's over there on a long-ass date. Hey, man, what you doing this weekend? Let's go to Mexico. All right, I'll go with you. Honey bunny. And so I was so weird, to see Rodrigo with a girlfriend because I thought this guy was never going to have a chick. For real, man. This guy used to jerk off till his wrist fell off. No, for real, I really thought there was no hope for this guy. Like he was going on Backpage, Craigslist, eHarmony, trying to hook up with homie sisters. Anybody that had a sister. Hey, man, hook me with your sister. But he never asked to get hooked up.
And he was picky, too.
He was too picky. That's one thing about fat fools that are not attractive. They're very picky. I have a friend named Tony who's very picky. Like, one time we were checking out Cameron Diaz, and I thought she was pretty. I like her little dimples on her cheeks. And then I asked him, well, you don't think she's attractive? He goes, man, she was like a fucking mouse. Really, motherfucker? A fucking mouse. Who are you? That's one thing when single men are always are single because they're just too picky. Like, she looks like a mouse. Like he had a chance with Cameron Diaz. Had a chance. He had no chance. Then Rodrigo didn't like girls with big thumbs. I don't know why. But yeah, man, it's weird. Like, you guys don't get Rodrigo that much, but yeah, man, I don't remember that fool having a girlfriend ever. Oh yeah, he did have one girlfriend. When I was living in Echo Park, he was dating this girl who just came out of prison. So, wow. It's funny, man. Like, they would have to pull over and buy her a pack of cigarettes because she smokes a lot. Pull over, babe. Let's get a pack of cigarettes. Buy me a pack of cigarettes. I don't think I ever bought a woman a pack of cigarettes in my life. And if she were to ask, any woman would ask me, Felipe, could you buy me a pack of cigarettes? I would have said, man, nah, man, I don't think I know you that well. I don't think our relationship is that strong that I could just go over there and buy a pack of cigarettes for you, bitch. What's wrong with you? Get your own fucking cigarettes. Hey, Felipe, give me some fucking cigarettes. No way, man. But getting back to the subject, Rodrigo is in Mexico with his shine. His shine. What the hell do they talk about? Because that fool is not that funny. I mean, not around. I've seen him say some horrible stuff to women, like Marcela Arguello or women that are around us. Man, she must be very patient. Man, his big ass body on top of somebody. How people imagine my fat ass on top of somebody? They imagine me on top of them. What? No. What's up, fool? Last week, I was in town. I've been home now for about a week and a half. Cabin fever. I'm ready to fucking take off and go back to work. Fucking boring at home, man. I don't know what to do. I'm getting fatter by the fucking minute. Every time I come home, I gain 15 pounds. I leave, I lose 8. I should be out of town more, man. I don't know. Just when I get bored, just fucking start eating. Like I don't have nothing to do for 8 hours or 12 or 13. I read a book, I start eating. I watch TV, I start eating. I eat before I eat. Like, my wife is cooking something, I make a pre-snack because I'm the king of pre-snacks. She's making something, and I'm thinking, man, that's just going to take 45 fucking minutes to make. So I better eat a 10-minute sandwich. I do that a lot. I don't do that anymore, but I would do that a lot. Like, she's making something that's going to take 45 minutes. I say, all right, I just won't eat anything that she's making. Okay, she's making beans. Fuck, can't make a bean burrito right now. She making enchiladas. Fuck, I can't make a quesadilla right now. I might have my enchiladas right now. So, how you remedy that? You get a big ass bowl of fucking cereal. I love cereal, man. I think I love more cereal more after I moved out of my mom's house. Because at my mom's house, you could only eat cereal in the fucking morning. Boring! Who the fuck wants to eat cereal in the fucking morning? I want to eat cereal for fucking dessert. Oh man, Frosted Flakes with banana after a burrito? Forget about it. That shit's good. I love Frosted Flakes. That's not even a sponsor. I just love frosted cereal. Except one thing you cannot go cheap on is Frosted Flakes. You cannot go cheap. You gotta get the Frosted Flakes. Any other cereal doesn't taste the same. Like I've had the Mexican Frosted Flakes. Frostitos Flecos. No, it was called Sucaritos. Spanish cereal don't even fuck around. They just tell you what it is. Sucaritos. They made a play on words on sugar. That's like calling Frosted Flakes Sugarland. Sugarland. You want some Sugarland? I remember when cereal used to come with good fucking prices, man. Because I'm an older man. Sometimes there used to be a CD connected to the Frosted Flakes, like a CD that actually played. We got a grandma over here talking about there used to be a 45 record. But when I was a kid, there was a cereal. I think it was Digger Smacks. It came with an album in the back. It had a 45, and I think it was a haunted house music. I don't know what it was. But there's no more cereal. There's no more good prizes. I remember getting a knife. And that wasn't a knife. It was a ruler. I made it into a knife. But they don't give away good presents no more on the Frosted Flakes or the other cereals. I guess because everybody has money now. You couldn't buy a better toy. But when I was a kid, it was tough to get good toys. So you open your box of cereal. There might be a G.I. Joe in there. I doubt it. There was no fucking G.I. Joe. I used to hide my stuff in cereal. You ever do that? You want to hide stuff? So you hide stuff in cereal. I was living alone, and I don't know why. When I was living by myself, I don't know why I would stash my weed somewhere. No one ever came, and the only one who couldn't find it was me because I forget where the fuck I put it. So one day I'm eating cereal, and half an ounce of weed comes out of the cereal. I'm like, what? Tony the Tiger just gave me a half an ounce? Fuck yeah. They're great. Shout out, people. Shout out to put on my glasses here, man, because, I can't see shit. I got to read now. Shanice Martinez from your boyfriend. Shanice Martinez, shout out from your boyfriend. Sneakerhead 1879 for the great iTunes review. Ours was the first podcast he ever listened to, and he's been hooked ever since. Thanks for listening. Keep reviewing and commenting on iTunes about the show. Upcoming shows. Tonight, May 18th through the 21st, Tempe, Arizona. That's right. Last night's show was crazy, but today is Friday, and we're going to do it up. May 25th through the 28th, Irvine Improv. June 1st through the 4th, Arlington, Texas, at the Arlington Improv. July 1st at Ava Amphitheater with Paul Rodriguez, Tierra, Malo, and War. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, Saturday, May 20. It's about time. I was worried about this show. July 13th through the 15th, Corpus Christi, Texas, at Mesquite Street Comedy Club. Check out felipesworld.com/tour for all shows, dates for the rest of the year. Also, shout out to there's that many podcasts with Latino comedians. There's some out there, but not that many. I'm not the first, and I'm not going to be the last. But every once in a while, I'm on Audio Boom, and I happen to listen to some podcasts that I never heard of, or some that I've heard of, or I never listened to. I listened to them for a little while, then I give up. I listened to Doug Stanhope's last podcast last week. Not the whole thing, just half of it. Got bored. Not got bored, but I had to go do something else. But yeah, it was very interesting. It's funny. They had a guy there from Vice. Also, some other podcasts. I don't know who the host is, but I listened to it for 10 minutes. Then I gave up when it turned into La Raza and Chicano movement and all that shit. It was called Chicano Eats. Never heard of the podcast. Sound like two educated people talking. Oh, you know what I ate yesterday? I ate a pupusa. I ate it at Santana. It was so delicious. Yeah, so that was the podcast I listened to. It was Chicano Eats. Also, another podcast I listened to this one is real far left. Total far left. So left, it might go right. The Young Turks. I listened to the podcast. It's weird. Some comments are on it. Very interesting. If you want to know about the far left, go to YTY, the Young Turks. And another podcast I listened to, I stopped listening to it because I have a new phone and most of my podcast got deleted, is Grammar Girl with whatever that lady's name is. I used to follow her on fucking Snapchat too. Filet Mignon. Filet Mignon, that's her name is. Yeah, that's her name. Filet Mignon. No, it's Mignon something, but it sounds like her. Filet Mignon. It's pretty cool, man. There was another podcast I used to listen to because I was trying to better my Spanish. It was called Café con Español. And it was weird, man. Like, I didn't learn no fucking Spanish on that fucking podcast. I learned more English. This podcast first starts off, the Spanish Cafe one. The guy who's teaching you Spanish, I think he's from Switzerland. He's Swiss. He's Irish. He's an Irish Mexicano. He's a leprechaun. And they start talking about it. And then, I don't know, man. It turned into a pirate story in Spanish. And I couldn't keep up with it, so I stopped listening to it. But, man, when I thought my Spanish is probably as bad as my English or as worse than my English. But it's not great Spanish. I think all my Spanish is just made up words I made up. But they start talking, buenos días, con el podcast de Café en Español. En este momento tenemos a Richard. Richard está aquí de Puerto Vallarta y, man, screw that. That was too boring. But I finished another book this year. My first book, I finished it, and it was Fred Stoller's book, the book he wrote, the one he was promoting here. The Kindle single. I think I could go through 100 Kindle singles in a year if they're all that fast. But it was a good book. If you want to know more about Fred Stoller, go read the book. Warren Thomas, Sather, David Spade, and Rob Schneider, and Jan something. But it's a good book, man. It really breaks down stand-up comedy in those times then. I wonder where I'm going to be at in 20 years. Am I going to be doing a podcast? Am I going to be doing stand-up comedy? I just hope to be alive. A lot of fools are dying. Some people are afraid to go to the hospital because they don't want to find out what's wrong with them. I'll tell you what's wrong with me, man. I weigh fucking 289 pounds with my clothes on. I mean, with my clothes off, I can't believe sometimes that I weigh 289 pounds. I guess I don't see myself that much. Because when I think about somebody weighing 289 pounds, I expect someone to be so fat they can't fucking move or walk. Like, Hey, bro, you want to go for a walk? Fuck you, bro. I weigh 289 pounds. I ain't going nowhere. But I get up every morning. That's what I do every morning. I get up every morning and I pretend I'm still sleeping because I don't want to do shit. I don't want to go do nothing. I don't want to go, no grocery shopping. I don't want to go for a walk. I don't want to get my day started until after I pretend I'm not sleeping. I get up in the morning and I do 30 push-ups. 30. I can't do more than that. I mean, I could do 40, but I want to do 40. I do 30 push-ups. Then I stop. Then I do another 30 push-ups. So I do an average of 50 push-ups every morning. And then during the day, if I'm bored, I just stop what I'm doing and I do another 20 push-ups. So I average around 75 to 100 push-ups during the day. And I've been doing that now for, I would say, since last November. Since November or October of last year, I've been doing everyday push-ups. I haven't noticed that anything about my body. I don't feel buffer. I'm out of shape. I'm out of breath most of the time. But and I do these sit-ups that are really like, I started that 3 days ago, where you just lay there and lift your legs up and then you touch your knees but laying down. I like doing exercises that involve laying down, like stretching out, laying down, cracking back, bench press. I'm down for all that. But jogging, man, I don't want to fuck up my knees, man. I can't mess up my knees. I was watching the commercial about exercise and health and fitness. And one of the things that they say is something that nobody ever does. Before trying out this physical exercises, before going on this diet, please see a physician. Who has ever done that before? And if you have, please write us a letter and let us know how it went. Who has ever went to go see the doctor first and then decided to go on a diet? No, man. You wait till you're out of breath, then you go to the doctor, then he tells you, listen, you fucking fat fuck, get in a fucking diet. You're going to die. But that's never the case. We just want to do it all in one day. Like, I'm going to just exercise everything I could do in one day because that's all I have is one day. That's the way I always see my life. Like, I always saw my life like as today. Not a year from now. Not 5 years from now. Today. And that's a problem. When I start focusing on just on today, I see today sucks. So based on today, I think my whole life sucks. And my whole year sucks. But no, man, it's just 1 hour. The whole day doesn't suck. It's just that 1 hour of the day when you were feeling like shit that sucks. But you need to jump out of that feeling, man. I don't know how you do it. I can't give you no advice on how to not feel like shit. But you got to appreciate the good victories in your life. That's something I can't do. Like celebrate what I have now instead of what I don't have, or what my neighbor has, or what the other comedian has, or what they have. I got to start thinking about what I have now because I have a lot. I have a beautiful wife. I have a podcast that provides a studio, All Things Comedy, shout out. I do stand-up comedy. I have an agent. I have money saved. I paid all my bills. I don't owe nobody shit. Honestly. Let me tell you, man, I'm not rich, but waking up every morning knowing that I don't owe anybody anything, it's like being rich. That's something I should be proud of because before, like I would say 7 years ago in 2010, everybody always says I was broke. I had no money. No, man. I had money, but I wasn't spending my money right. Just say my rent was back then what $1,900 a month, and I had to pay $990 of it. I still had money to do drugs. No matter where I was, what situation I was in, there was always money for drugs and rent, of course. But there was no money for cars, luxury vacations. I guess when you're broke, or you think you're broke, the only vacation you have is to do a little bump or get really high or stuff your face with a bunch of Hot Pockets. But yeah, man, I would listen to this other podcast. This podcast I found interesting, and it's called How to Think Like a Millionaire, even though you're not a millionaire. It's called let me see here. I got it right here. It's called, God damn it. It's called, this podcast I was listening to, it's called, here it is, Creating Spaces. Anybody heard of it? Creating Spaces with host Wes Knight. I listened to this podcast for maybe like 30 minutes, then I gave up. But they had a guy there who was talking about how the guy that was a host, he was talking about what's it like to be a salesman, I guess. But see, we're not all salesmen here. We don't sell stuff. But what we do every day, what I do every day, or for example, every time you meet somebody, every time you say hello to somebody, you're pretty much selling yourself to that person. You know, they're seeing the way you shook their hand, the way you smiled, you know. You're pretty much selling yourself. I'm selling myself short now. And this guy was talking about how, and I related to him so much, because he said, listen, man, I'm not the smartest guy in the room. I am not the most articulate person in the room. But I know what this room needs. And if I know what they need, I know how to provide for them. And that's how I feel, man. In my comedy, my stand-up comedy. I'm not the most articulate comedian. You know, I'm not the smartest comedian. But I know what this audience wants. I know what this audience is thinking. I know what the people that come to my show are thinking. I know how they think. I know how they feel. I know what they want. And I give it to them. I give them my little silly-ass drug addict jokes. Tell them about my life, how I grew up, the shit I do. And that's what life is, man. To myself. If you know what people want and you got it, you're going to be successful. Whether if you go out there giving away hugs for free, hey, you're making somebody happy. Give it up for a hug, man. Oh, shit. What's up, fool? We got everybody here. You can sit down here, too, if you want. You ain't going to be shy. You can sit next to him or sit right here. Or on his lappy. What's up, fool?
Yeah, what's up, fool?
What's up, fool? We got E-Zone here.
Yep.
And Stony Danza, right?
Stony Danza. In effect.
In the flesh, man.
Let me tell you, man. I can't believe I remember Stony Danza's name. But that's good, man. Shit. Right away. Boom, boom. Stony Danza. Fucking easy to remember. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, that's his
As
name.
of now, that's my new name, Stony Danza.
Okay, fuck it. He's not Stony Danza. He looks like Stony Danza. What's your name again?
Sheikadelic.
Sheikadelic.
Sheikster.
Sheikadelic.
Yep.
Dude, since the moment I met you the first time and the second time and now your name are now Sheikadelic.
Yeah. It's okay. Rodrigo fucked up too.
I still thought it
Tell him
was.
what Rodrigo called you, dog. Cheeky.
He called me Shaky or some shit. Like
Yeah,
that.
no,
Shaky.
listen, yeah, Cheeky or whatever. Oh, dog, that shit was too funny, dog.
It
made
sounds
it
like a
up.
straight bicep trying to say my name. What up, Shaky?
No, I don't. I think he didn't know your name, but all he knew was Shaky, so he was trying to make your name sound cool, wrong.
Shaky.
And like your name is Sheikadelic, right?
Sheikadelic.
Sheikadelic.
Yeah.
But he was
Sheikadelic.
Rodrigo trying to remember it, but he knew he didn't know it, but he wanted to make it sound like he knew it but fucked it up. Hey, Sheikadelic. What's up, fool?
You got to go official. We don't smoke the same group here. Straight out of Be Real TV right now, man.
That's straight up, man.
We just left the temple. What is it? B's just back in town, and they're like, yo, where do you guys going? You guys never leave this fucking early, and we just like, all right, peace.
Bounce.
We
He
bounced.
said, damn, you guys live without rolling one up. So we're here, man. Welcome to the What's Up Fool podcast. Right now, I was just talking about how a lot of times, you don't have to be the most articulate person in the room, or the smartest person in the room, or the most famous person in the room, but all that thing doesn't matter if you know what the people want,
Yep.
what the
Yeah.
audience wants to listen to, what the fuck they want. If you give them what they want, they're gonna fucking love you.
As long as you meet their demands, man.
Yeah, man. But see, how hard is it knowing what the fuck they want?
It depends. I mean, for like, are you asking like us in general?
Yeah, like I know what my audience want. They want stupidity, bro.
Our audience is kind of the same. They like stupidity, but they just like it with weed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get stupid with,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Take the largest dabs you can and just act retarded after.
Yeah, like it's
And they love
weird.
it.
You can like I tested the waters with this. Like I'm like, oh, I wonder if I like approach them and try to get the intellectual motherfuckers to try to like see if they're around there. I get some love, bro. I should have got like 10 likes. God forbid I'm over here 10 grams at one time and shit goes viral. Like
You can't be too smart, dog. That's
yeah,
what I
like
you.
you can't fucking do that, man. Not in this industry.
I noticed that too, man. Like when a person is doing an Instagram video, and he has like a fucking 2 feet dab.
Yep.
And then, like, he's smoking that shit by himself. He's getting all the likes from everybody that can't even afford that big dab.
Like, just it goes viral, dog. Because it's just like, people are like, oh, this guy must be living lavish if he could afford that shit. Bro, that's like lining up the biggest rail and, like, you doing that shit in front of everybody and be like, yeah, fool, I just spent that shit.
Oh, hell no. That big rail, I felt that waist, bro. Doing all
Big
like
ass
that.
Pericasso, dog.
Imagine doing a long-ass rail and not die. That means that shit's weak.
Yeah, for real.
It'd
It's
be
like,
like the homie in American Me when he makes him like snort. He could have just kept
yeah.
snorting and he would have stayed alive.
That was crazy in American Me, huh?
Yeah.
Breathe. You know who we are.
Who we are.
Man, but let's talk about that scene in Blood in American Me, man. They're snorting pure heroin, huh?
Yeah.
that's why that fool passed out.
Man, they all died, right?
All of them. He made
Yeah.
everybody in hell in that room and they all died.
Damn, man. They didn't even take the fucking heroin. That's the
Nah.
sad part. Man, but it's sad because some of them, man. Well, the first one he got it the worst because his nose broke on the way to hit that table.
Oh, yeah.
So he had to snort that shit with a bloody ass nose.
Damn, that shit must have been like all congested and shit, like the 405 in his nose.
I would have felt, let me shoot some of them too, eh?
He should have had that nasal spray, dog. You know,
The
I don't know who
nasal
I was
strip.
hearing. I think it was Joey Diaz the other day. He was talking about that, like
Cocksucker.
he had some dude where like he said, oh, he was doing it so much that this fool mixed it in with water. dog.
Yorsey.
I think it was yeah.
Yeah.
He mixed it in. Yeah, and he made that little Donald Duck noise. Like I'm like, what the fuck? That's like some innovator shit. That's like somebody that like will make a bong out of this table or some shit.
Yeah, man, I was at that party. This guy took the nasal spray and mixed it with, put like a bunch of Coke on the bottom and then filled the rest with water and just shook it. And it was like pure water Coke hit.
So
You
it's
know,
pretty-
like when you do a bump, some of it gets stuck
Yeah,
right
it
here in
gets
your
stuck.
cavity, so you got to snort some water. With that little spray, you don't need no snorting.
It
but
makes
it's
everything easy,
pure,
right? It
dog.
makes it smooth.
That's like and that's like the same shit. See, a stoner would appreciate something like that if you do it or find a way to get high with weed. That's the kind of shit that our audience fucking goes crazy for. Like, you ever seen those videos of like motherfuckers making a pipe out of a banana or something? I'm like, there's no point in that. Like, I'm like, it doesn't make your high any better, but the fact that they're like, yeah, you made that shit out of a banana in
Yeah.
case I were to ever be
It's
stuck
like
on an island.
origami for weed.
Yeah.
Or that crazy white boy that he put that nug inside of his nose. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
lit
and
it.
you hit it like that.
Was that the big fool?
Nah, it was some white boy. He wasn't that big.
He put a nug inside his nose and then lit that shit.
Yeah.
There's one dude who's known for doing this crazy shit with dabs. I'm forgetting his name, but this motherfucker filled the rig with sriracha and fucking hit it, dog.
It's fucking crazy.
Like he filled that shit up with sriracha, like not even like straight ahead, like when not even water, like just straight like the syrup or whatever, the fucking actual concentrate, and just hit the dab.
We were bored in a hotel room in Houston, and we had like a bunch of keef, right? Rodrigo and I, and we were rolling a blunt with keef on it, and then Rodrigo like, he made a line with the keef, and I said, bro, just fucking snort that shit, bro. Let's see what happens. Nothing happened, bro.
He
Because
started it?
keef has to be hot.
He did
right?
it, fool?
Yeah.
He didn't do
A
it. I
line
swear.
of keef, bro. He just snorted that shit.
And he didn't get no allergies.
So if you
He
just
didn't get no
ingest it,
allergy.
nothing.
He didn't get sick. Nothing, bro. He was shining, bro.
Shut the fuck up, Rodrigo did this shit?
Yeah, he did a line of keef.
He said, "Yeah, man."
He said,
And he
yeah,
just did
man.
it.
Damn, that's
He said nothing happened.
I've seen fools do that shit on video, and like that shit, like it goes like that shit burns the fuck out of their eye. Cause
Oh, he was burning, bro.
Oh, so it wasn't pleasant.
No, it wasn't pleasant. It,
Oh, I
was,
thought he just like
But
check it out.
it wasn't like when you snort wasabi or nothing like that.
No, oh, that's too much,
Oh,
dog.
where it burns like that.
But nothing happened, man. It was like he thought he was going to get high. Nah, man. If that was the case, we would all been doing it.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
We're doing it right now.
Yep, it's gonna come a time and a point where like that's gonna be the next step. Like I feel like they're gonna try to make weed versions of these harder drugs. Like they already have weed lean, you know, for people that like fucking mixing that syrup. You know, like that promethazine, they have weed lean.
You're gonna have to shoot up weed.
Yeah,
pretty
like I
soon,
feel like
man.
they're gonna give you like, yo, shoot this up,
Right
dog.
into the
Just
vein.
tie up your arm. It's gonna be like a kit. What is it? Injectable THC. Fucking
That'd be cool, man. Like one of those
a green syringe.
one of those syringes that diabetic use. They're afraid of needles, so just put it in their arm and just sprays it inside.
I never seen that for
Like,
diabetics.
psst. Yeah, it's like a little microphone. I knew a guy who had it. He was afraid of needles, so it's like a microphone, and he just sticks it to his arm, and then just goes in there.
It's quick.
Quick, like no needles, just pokes it.
Painless.
We need that for marijuana and coke.
We need that.
What's up, fool? Today's episode is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. Dollar Shave Club, still going strong as our sponsor. Rodrigo uses it and loves it. You heard of him talk about it. His soft face and close shave that keeps him shining. Do you know why Dollar Shave Club is the smarter choice?
Why?
One,
Why?
it's a great shave at a great price, conveniently delivered right to your door, man. That's right. Now your neighbor can steal another package out of your house. Don't have to go to the store and get more razors because you know how hard that shit is,
Those
right?
shits are locked up.
They're
fool.
locked up,
Yeah.
man. Fucking meth
You
heads
gotta ask them
ruin
to open the
everything.
glass door.
Yeah, sir. Can you unlock the Similac milk
there's-
and the shavers?
There's a button on the fucking shaver thing that you push that like lights the shit up, like as if you're trying to get a gun or some shit. They have that next to the cologne. Those things are locked up.
Crazy,
And the condoms.
man. Also, comes with the awesome Dr. Carver shave butter, which helps prevent ingrown hairs and fight razor bumps. Don't want an ingrown hair, man. I had a
Hate
girl
that
one time
shit.
had an ingrown pubic hair, bro.
Ingrown pubic hair.
Yeah, but it ended up being gonorrhea. What? You too can make the smarter choice by joining Dollar Shave Club. As one of our listeners, for a limited time only, new members get their first month of the executive razor with a tube of their Dr. Carver Shave Club for only $5. For only $5. Your first box will arrive and you'll get an awesome heavy handle razor, a full cassette of 4 cartridges, and a tube of their shave butter. No hidden fees, no commitments. Cancel anytime you want. To get this deal, join today at dollarshaveclub.com/fool. That's dollarshaveclub.com/fool. You shave? Chickalicky?
Sometimes, like once a month.
Once
It
a
takes
month?
time.
You got that
I got
fucking
that baby
Native
face, dog.
American
I do.
blood, huh?
Yeah, it sucks.
I just started shaving, bro, and I'm fucking in my 40s, bro.
In your 40s, you could barely start growing a beard.
Barely,
dog.
bro. I had a gray beard before I could fucking shave.
A gray beard. You know, I don't really like it too much. I usually just go to the barber shop, but like the whole thing, I'm really thinking about trying it because I don't like the fucking little. I'm sensitive to all that fucking.
You have
razor-
curly hair or straight
Yeah,
hair?
I think it's curly hair in my beard.
So you get bumps, huh?
Yeah, hate that shit.
Oh, I hate that shit, man.
I gotta use a machine and shit, and not even get an actual shave, but just trim it. You know what I mean? It just looks like a haircut.
What you gotta do is use the machine first and then shave it with the little blade. Comes out better.
I'm gonna try that with the Carver.
The one I did before we were Dollar Shave Club, just got scissors, bro. Started cutting it.
Scissors.
right? And then
Like
just,
a haircut?
Yeah, man, I was just shaving it, trying to get it all even.
And give
You
you a
know,
fade.
then I looked in the mirror, looked up. Wow, it looked like a fucking dog bit it off. Has spots and shit.
I learned the hard way not to cut your own hair as a little kid. Like I did it when my parents were gone one day, and I was like, how hard could it be? You know,
cut yourself up?
I just like fucked up my hair so bad that like there was a bald spot, like there was spots that was like longer. And I was pretty old, you know, I was like fucking 9 and shit.
Maybe that's why you can't grow hair no more, dog, because of that incident.
Fuck you, dog. It does grow, just not that long.
I will trip out on women who have a mustache, you know, like they have a little mustache growing. They always say, oh, she'll probably play with her dad's razors. Who the fuck does that? I never got a shaver and go, I'm going to be like this fat fuck who lives next to me. I never tried to shave my legs.
Yeah, I never thought about that either.
I shaved my armpits, though, when I was a kid. I don't know why, bro.
What about your ball sack? Like, if your chick tried to give you like a blowjob, it was too hairy down there. It kind of sucks for her.
Nah, I can't have, nah, man. I seen him in porn, but I don't know, man. I don't know what man wants to shave all his pubic hair, man. Like, why add more?
Are you talking about like
to
fucking like bald shave? Like,
you gotta
like,
shave.
all right, that's like way too much, bro.
Oh,
You gotta wax
Is that
it,
what
dog.
he said?
Yeah, is that what you were talking about? Like
Well,
fucking
yeah.
like bald?
I mean, you
like,
gotta
no-
manscape, dog.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, dog. That shit, I don't know. I feel like that'd be too much.
I feel like my penis itches already. You know, I don't want to add an extra itch to it.
That's why
Yeah.
you put Polvo, dog. You put Johnson & Johnson.
No, bro, polvo's bad for you, bro. I heard that
Oh,
baby
yeah.
powder
It causes
is
cancer.
bad. It causes genital cancer.
Yeah.
Talcos? Oh, I'm so glad I never used that.
You seen the
shit,
commercial, dog? Watch,
No.
Stay up late and watch the commercial one day. It's there.
Damn, only the
If
drug
you
addicts
use
know about
Johnson
that
&
shit.
Johnson, please call this number now.
Yeah, man. There's a settlement for you.
Yeah.
What are you gonna get, like $5?
Mostly for women, man. They got testicular cancer. Ovarian cancer.
Yeah, they put it up
It's like
there,
an
you know
ice
what I'm
cream.
saying?
How? What kind of flavor?
Why you
ice cream
putting
want?
talco up
Vanilla?
there, though, after a
Yeah,
certain
like
age?
why are you
though?
putting like talcos on there? Like, I mean,
Like, once you're done with Pampers, you should be done with the
I
talco.
know, man. 21-year-old girl putting pamper. What the fuck? I'm dating blow over here, eh?
like it's called taking a shower. You know,
I remember I would use powder, but it was not the Baby Johnson. It was like the one that has cornstarch. Because I used to have the mean rosados, bro.
Oh, you're talking about the what they put on babies, and it's like that's like only like you only
gotta
see
put the
Latinos
ointment
moms
too,
do
dog,
that
not
shit,
just the
bro. Like
talco.
with the babies, like it's not even
She
talco.
maicena.
Yeah, maicena, that's the shit, dog. And then when it's cold, they're cooking that shit too. You're like, what the fuck?
I forgot about that when I put it on my body. I forgot that they made what Mexican macho meal out of this.
Yeah,
Atole.
I thought, yeah.
Told it, yeah.
You know that shit wasn't right. When you're like, yo, why is this shit pink?
Hey, my boss tastes like strawberries. Eh?
like what the fuck?
It's
like a seasoning for you.
But you can't afford it. And shit. What happened? That motherfucker gave me Duncan Hines, bro. I got a fucking cake growing here.
Yeah, you're like,
got
oh,
powdered sugar
You start
down
thinking
there.
they're gonna eat you and shit. You're like, fuck, they're buttering me up.
Oh man, like when I had this mean rash one time, right? And I put a lot of baby powder, man. Like I think I was drunk. I put too much. I'm at the airport, and fucking Gabriel Iglesias spanks me real hard, bro. All that powder just pops out everywhere.
It's like dusty everywhere, just white
They
dust.
thought I was smuggling cocaine.
Did he pull you aside?
A bag open, sir. Yeah.
Damn, dog.
Strip search.
So where you from? E-Zone? Where'd you grow up at?
I'm born and raised in LA my whole life, man. Like I lived like probably like close to USC my whole life. So when I was living in apartments with my family is like on fucking Kenwood, which is like down the street from USC, and then like now I just stay like 5 more minutes from there, which is like exposition.
I used to live back in the days on Washington and Oak.
Washington.
That's downtown LA.
Yeah.
You stayed in
Is
downtown.
that
all
like
your
Pico
life, huh?
Union?
Yeah, Pico Union,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's the hood.
I
right there.
live close to the Olympic Auditorium. That used to be my hangout when I was a little
thank
kid.
you.
Wally's Liquor Store.
Wow, that's right there on San Pedro. In
Yeah, that's
Washington.
right. Yeah, on Trinity.
Is that by the studio?
Yeah, that's the only liquor store in the area. Either that or you gotta go to Rite Aid, because 7-Eleven don't fucking
Oh, I know
sell
what.
alcohol.
I know what sticker.
You gotta
I
go
know
to
what-
Wally's.
Wally's, right?
Yeah.
Wally's past Washington.
It's right next to the other King Taco right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
the
know,
OG. That's the original King Taco. That's
Yep.
the only King Taco I ever knew. Yeah, Wally's
The
Liquor Store,
even more
bro.
dangerous King
Bunch
Taco.
of flats hang out over there.
Primera Flat told me.
Yeah, I always thought 23rd, because my cousins, they're from Primera
Yeah.
on the west side, though.
Okay.
23rd Street. And I remember my cousin, he died already, but he got shot in the face. He lost an eye. Fool. That fucking it was back then when he got shot. they were giving away money for people who got shot. It was victims of crime.
Damn, like they'll get rewards.
So that fool, as soon as he got shot, he got a settlement, and they put him on SSI at 22.
So he was
Sitting
being
fat,
shot
bro.
in the face, got him set for life.
Yeah, Pichi Sergio shot out.
Damn. I don't even think at the end of I mean, is he like, is his face cool or what the fuck?
His face is cool, but just he had a little yellow eye, a little blue eye right here.
Wait, did
My cousin Julio died, not Sergio.
Oh,
so Sergio's cool? He's like,
A little blind, you know.
he was
Looks
like
Roy
Bushwick,
Orbach. He has the little
Bushwick
glasses like
Bill.
Jose Feliciano.
like Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap, yeah.
Yeah,
fuck, imagine how much that had
That's
to
crazy.
hurt though. Fuck that.
Where'd you grow up, man?
I grew up around that area, like around the Primera Flats area, but more towards like where the Playboys is at, on the other side of fucking, was it Vernon in Maine, Vernon San Pedro area, right there.
That's funny, man. When you're from LA, man, you could just name the gang and they know where you're at.
Yeah.
Yep.
You just name the gang, you know what area.
Yeah,
it is.
man. Where you live at, bro? I live over there on.
By the Crips?
I live
Right
over there
there,
by
huh?
Harpies. Oh, okay, bro. You
Over
live,
there.
oh, I know where that is,
Over
bro.
by
On
Hoover.
Western, huh?
That's that park over there, right by Hoover.
Yep, that's the park right there, dog.
No, Hooper.
Hooper, yeah, you're right.
Hooper.
Hooper, the Hoover is like more
Hooper
heady
is
towards
yeah,
Washington.
38th Street.
Yeah, 38th
Hooper
Street.
is 38th Street. And that
Over
part,
there, 38th Street's over there by the where you went by the fucking by the automotive and the fucking recycling bins.
Yeah, all over
yeah,
there.
yeah, you're right. That's-
By HP.
Yep, dude.
That used to be my spot over there on HP before they built all the houses and Starbucks. The only burger place I used to go to was Andy's Special Burgers or Super Burgers.
Andy's on Santa Fe.
That's it.
You know the closest spot that's like right by my house is like probably has like it's been there for a while and his burger stands Tams, dog.
Tams good.
Tams is still on Normandy
Tams
and
is
Jefferson,
everywhere.
right there in that corner. I remember like when I realized one of my producer like stays in those apartments behind there, and I realized that when I first started recording, I was like, dude, I wanted to record every day, bro, just so we could eat at Tams.
Tams is good. So you went to high school out here in LA?
Yeah, what is it? Ironically, I fucking went to a K through 12 in such a big ass city. So I didn't go there all the way from like kindergarten though. Like I got there from like 6, and then it was like from 6th grade to 12. I went to Fauché Learning Center, and that shit's like one of those like brother or sister school from like USC family of 5. So you get to like fucking go on the campus a lot, and that shit was cool, dog. But like, I don't know. I feel like I got cheated from a real high school experience, dog. I was like, I had to play tennis and soccer. Like, what the fuck, dog? I didn't want to play tennis.
So your school was the same school through your whole career?
Yeah, pretty much.
That
like,
sucks,
Yeah.
bro.
It does. Like, I didn't, like, from 6th grade and on, like, it was just like 6 through 12. It's like,
So
man.
you went to 2 schools, elementary and then that school, and that was it.
Oh, yeah, I just went to elementary, and then, like, middle school and high school was the same shit. And I'm like, man, I got to get used to these assholes. Like,
Yeah, that sucks. If they thought you were ugly in 6th grade, they'll think you're ugly all the way to 12. Eh?
Yep.
You're never going to reinvent yourself, bro. You got to change schools, bro. You got to be like the new guy in the new school. Like, they know I'm a loser at the other school. But at this school, I'm fucking badass. I could reinvent myself. I'm a pop locker over here.
luckily, it wasn't too bad. I hung around with a pretty decent crowd. Me and my friend were kind of like class clowns throughout the whole time, so like we could get away with it. So it was like we did, I was like, as long as we don't get picked on, dog, we're good.
I went to like elementary school at Utah Elementary School. That was in Aliso Village Projects. Then in 6th grade, I went to 2nd Street, Hollenbach, El Sereno, Roosevelt, and East Lateral College, and then back to Roosevelt.
Damn, fool, you went to a lot of schools. I have a cousin like that, except he got kicked out of every single one of those. Like it was like I was like, dog, you took it like homework, dog. He like went from Dorsey to Manual. He lasted one day at Fauché, and then he went to LA High. And he just kept going to every single one until like the whole district like told my tia like, hey, you can't have your son in LA district no more.
Yeah, we're gonna send him to Granada Hills High.
Yeah, and then my tia was like, well, go if you want to. I'm not fucking driving you way the fuck over there.
How would you put on people like that would like? What happened, bro? Oh man, I got kicked out, bro. You were only there a day, dog. How you
Yeah.
kicked out in a day? Oh, I saw an enemiga there, bro.
Yep, that's exactly what it was, dog.
Got down with that fool.
Especially with my cousin, like he was during that era. He fucking do stupid shit like that all the time. I remember one time he showed up to the house, like I was like, it was early dismissal for me, and this fool showed up running, dog. And like my grandma didn't know what the fuck was going on, like so she was like, oh, I'm just gonna like let my grandson in and cook him a meal, and like I'm like, fool came running for something. I remember I brought it up a couple years later. I was like, hey, you remember that day? He was like, yeah, dog. He was like, my grandma saved me from the cops that day. And my grandma doesn't know about that shit to this day, dog. He showed up like running though, dog. You see a skin-headed motherfucker. He just like shirt's all sweaty. It's like fucking pulled on. There's a little blood stain on it. Fucking just like running to the house. told my grandma he got released early. I was like, my ass, dog.
There used to be this guy that was a Crip at my junior high school. His name was Cornell Lewis. He was claiming rolling 60s, but lived in El Sereno. But he was straight up Crip, right? Because we were in a bus one time, and we passed by a neighborhood, and that fool just took his hand out with a C, like it was Pac-Man, bro, going like this.
Out the bus?
Off the bus. And anyways, I went back to my junior high school in Hollenbach, and then I saw this fool on the first day of school. And I was like, see, that's the advantage of going to a different school. Well, I was a big-ass nerd and a dork at El Sereno Junior High School, going to magnet classes, going to all the hard classes. Then I go back to Hollenbach. Then I see him come in. I say, oh, shit. I get to hang out with the coolest guy in this school for the first time. So I got to meet him before he went to any class. That fool only lasted a week in Hollenbach.
Fuck.
He got kicked out. Fuck 2 chicks, he told me.
That's why he got
I don't
kicked
doubt
out?
it.
No, man, he was gangbanging hard.
Oh, I was like, damn, he got kicked out. That's
He was
pretty.
gang
that's
banging
pretty-
and gang banging.
He told me he had sex with some chick, and I remember, man, I used to say, man, that chick has big ass titties, right? Then he told me he had sex with her in the quad, right
Yeah,
there.
I fucked her, dog.
Then I asked her, bro, how, just like that? Yeah, man, all in the open, dog. Nobody was looking.
What- in school? You know what, though? It's always those
In
troublemakers.
junior high, bro.
The troublemaker kids be doing that shit, dog. In Fauché, they used to be like the 3rd floor. They used to have a stairway to the attic. And during like 5th or 6th periods, dog, like everybody who like had like was a couple or whatever, that's the spot they would go to, dog. Like everybody knew. I'm like, dog, this isn't like like in my head, like thinking of it now, I was like, damn, they use that staircase like a hotel room.
You ever have, that should go down in your high school too?
That shit goes down at every high school. I went to like 3 different high schools.
Scary
bro.
how now that we're older, we know that our kids are now doing it, huh?
Oh, it's like on 10 times worse though, dog. Like
Fool,
that shit.
the last day of school, I remember this guy that was my neighbor. That motherfucker was Jehovah's Witness, bro. He never came out of his fucking house. But at school, he was a fucking animal, right?
Damn.
But at home, in the projects, never came out, bro. It's weird. Like, I could just, like, there's a liquor store in my neighborhood that everybody goes to. I could tell you right now, in the 13, 15 years that kid lived there, he did not walk even halfway to the liquor store. His mom didn't let that fool out. But he was telling me this crazy fucking story about some other fool named Cheater with long hair. And he said that there was this one chick, they were making out with her, and they took her to the pad. This is junior high.
Yeah.
They took her to the pad. And then, no, high school. They took her to the pad. We were all 11th graders. He said that everybody, she had sex with everybody. And there were like 5 kids. And there was like one girl. And he goes, what happened, bro? And then he was talking about the crazy fool. What happened? Oh, bro, that fool's crazy, dog. After we were all done, this fool went down on her.
Oh, man.
And he said that he even like, he was playing with her with a hot dog.
Oh.
With a hot dog, bro.
With the weenie in and out.
With a real hot dog, he was playing with her.
You know what, Felipe? Those shit like that really be happening, man. Like, I had an experience. It's like I felt like I was in a porno right after. Like, all right, so when I was at homecoming, like in high school, I ran for homecoming king. I was like, I could win this shit.
Did you win?
The fool that's running is like some whack fool.
They knew you for 12 years, bro.
Like, for real, right? You know, I was like, yeah. I was like, I built quite a rep.
You were running against the guy who just came into the school.
So, like, whatever, like, you know, that shit happened. You know, I won, whatever. And the next day, I'd known this girl for, like, since, like, elementary, dog. And I always know she was, like, a wild chick, right? She's talking with my homegirl. And then, like, I'm chilling. They're like, hey, come here. And I was like, oh, what's up? They're like, you gonna go to the next class? I was like, yeah. And then they're like, oh, well, you want to go fuck? And I'm like, I thought they were joking, you know? I was, like, straight up like that. And I was like,
She told you or they told you?
No, my friend from, like, elementary, like, told me that straight up. And I was like, nah, this is like a joke. They were like, well, we'll text you when we're in front of the school because I was on the 3rd floor, and this was like the entrance of the school right here. So like I went to class thinking, I was like, this bitch is bullshit. She must have been high on some shit, whatever. So like I'm in class, maybe 30 minutes in the class, dog, and I was disruptive as fucking class. Like I had to sit every single class. I had to sit by myself next to the air conditioner, like next to the window. Like every one of my teachers knew. Like this fool's assigned seat in every classroom, away from like the rest of the civil humans. So I get a text message, and I look out the window, and it's like my barber, my homegirl, my other 2 homegirls, and it's just like, yo, you coming? And I'm like, fuck, dog. So I started to fake a stomach ache, dog. I fake it. My teacher's happy as fuck to send me the fuck out. I walk out. We go to the fucking, we go like to her house, and we start walking. Like, the whole time we're like literally, talking, and I was talking to my barber, and I was like, hey, dog, you think this shit's gonna go down or they're bullshit? And he was like, oh, we're like, she has a house to herself. And I was like, damn, fool, I was like young. I was in like early high school, right? And I'm like, I'm getting nervous the closer we're getting to the house, right? Like, I'm like, man, I wonder what's, dog, her fucking tia's in the living room, right? So we walk in, it's a crowd, fool. It's a crowd. It's like probably 4 girls and me and my boy.
Fucking pussy pop up.
Like literally, dog. Like we're going in, and fool, she has a baby in the living room and shit. And we
The
walk,
tia?
yeah, we walk in there. Hey, what I thought is like we're all whatever good kids and shit. We go into the room and this bitch locks the door, right? She pulls out a fucking bottle of brandy from under her sister's bed, and she's like, "Here, drink some, relax, bro." Like in a matter of like maybe like 20 minutes. Like, my homegirl tells her, like, yo, like, so start getting to it. I'm like, what the fuck? You guys are going to watch? Oh, so instead of watching, the homie starts fucking the other girl in her sister's bed. So, like, we're on this bed, and, like, my homie's with homegirl on this bed, and one of the homegirls is left out just, like, watching, bro. And I'm like, bro, this is the most crazy shit that happened in high school, dog. My barber will fucking verify his story. Whenever he cuts whatever hair's left over, he fucking...
What's left?
The one on my face, dog.
Yeah.
But still, like, that's probably crazy shit. And I'm like, dog, if we did that off of such a small fucking community when we were like fucking, I don't know, what was it, like 16, 17? Like a small community. Imagine the shit that goes on in schools like LA High and shit like that. You'd be surprised, dog.
Fucking fuck fest.
Fuck fast. You lucky, dog.
I was nervous
Nothing
as
like that
fuck.
happened to me, bro.
Me too, bro. Just her story, bro.
No,
Didn't happen
like-
to me either.
I'm just
That shit-
jealous.
There was this one chick. I remember I was coming I used to go to swimming class at 6 in the morning till 7. Then I come out. Then I come back and take another swimming class because I was on the swimming team. I just got lucky, man. I didn't even try out. I just happened to be in the swim team. There was this chick that I knew from junior high. And I kind of like, oh, this girl's a party chick, right? But I don't have a chance. I don't have fucking long hair. I don't own no Aussie shirt. You know?
You know, that was the shit that made you
She
legit.
would have fucked me, bro, if I had a fucking Judas Priest t-shirt, bro. Because that means that I went to the concert.
Yeah.
She said I'm cool. But she was my height. I remember her, man. She was as tall as me. Pretty, man. Pretty. I don't remember her boobs because back then, I don't remember, man. She had a fine ass now. But she would stop me. I was going out of the pool and she was coming in to change, like with her backpack and her clothes, right? And she would just say hi to me or just stop me. Hey, where are you going? So I'm going back to my class.
Overly friendly stop.
Just stop. Because she wanted to talk to me. I guess she liked me, but I liked her too, but I didn't know how to take it to the next level, I wasn't a comedian back then, She didn't see me perform. So I ignored her. And then another time she would come and she'd go, wait. And she'll give me a hug and a kiss and a cheek. Then she'll just stop me and I never talk to her. But I wanted to talk to her, but I don't relate to my class, dog. Right? So
You're a scholar.
later on, I see my friend Adam. He was from this gang, or not really a gang. It was just like a football
crew?
team, a crew. They were called The Hill. He was from The Hill. His name was Adam, and he lived on top of a fucking hill. And then he was telling me, I ended up talking to him, and that fool told me that chick had went to his house, I guess that week, and another chick went to his house. And they showed up with 40 ounces, bro, like Old English, Mickey's, and they're just partying, them two drinking. And he told me that those chicks made out.
Bro.
And they got naked and they were all fooling around, bro. And I was like, fuck, man. That could have been me, man.
Any
That
chick.
fucking could have been me. And I hated my life till then. And I said, what the fuck is wrong with me, man? Pussy was being handed to me in a fucking silver platter.
Yeah.
And I
couldn't
never
see
got it. I didn't see it. It was like, pussy, sir? Would you like some pussy? Nah, I'm good. I'm waiting
Yeah,
for
you
the
feel like a
fish
little
plate.
bitch right after.
I felt like a bitch, bro.
No, like I'm saving
I've been
myself
there.
for marriage. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm waiting to meet somebody and get her pregnant to ruin my life. Hold on.
Bro.
It could have been her.
Those are the most regretful, like when after high school's over and then you get like a Facebook message or Instagram message.
Bitch is all fat.
Hey, I used to have a crush on you, and you're like,
Now you're telling me, bitch?
yeah, you're like your eye twitches a little bit, and you're like, you know what?
How come you didn't talk to? I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
block this bitch.
I
Like,
tried, bitch. You weren't even having it. You would
Yeah.
not give me the time of
it
day.
took you 3 kids to realize you liked me.
Yeah.
Like-
it took you 3 kids. And 2 different daddies.
That's how I measure how long like I've been out of high school and shit, dog. Like if I look at my like peers on Facebook, and it's only on Facebook because like all the people that fucked up stayed on Facebook and never went on Instagram or Snapchat.
You could tell how long you've been out of high school by you start reading your friends' ailments. What? This motherfucker got a sickle cell? That fool used to play tetherball with me.
Yeah, for real. Like you be these fools be getting sick, dog. Like for real, like fools be getting sick.
Not even fucking funny, huh?
Yeah, like fools be getting sick, dog. Like you're like, you see fools like that. I've seen at the session, like, hey, I have gout. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Like,
Motherfucker eat oysters?
yeah, like, what are
What,
you?
you Bobby Hill?
Yeah, like
You have a Bobby Hill tattoo, huh?
yeah, I do. It's in my finger.
The middle one.
It says Thug Life, and it's like a mugshot of Bobby. I have a lot of cartoon tattoos, man. My fucking tattoo artist has been waiting for a while.
But
to
fools
fucking-
be having ailments, huh?
Yep.
What's up? You missed out on a lot of high school pussy?
I missed out on playing because I was a scholar like you. I was a fucking baseball
They
player.
used to
So
call him Shy Boy.
Love baseball, too.
I had to
man.
get my grades, you know what I mean, just to play. So
Look at you now, though, man.
And I still didn't graduate.
I mean, for most people, you know, they went to like 3 different high schools because they got down with people or they tagged on shit. You know, I went to 3 different high schools because I was gonna play baseball and shit.
What high school you go to?
I went to Thomas Jefferson in the hood, Jefferson High School.
You know Mr. Richard Allen? He teaches history, old Jewish guy.
Nah, I never had Mr. Allen.
But you know who that is?
Yeah.
The Jewish man?
Yeah.
Fool. I used to work selling hot dogs with that motherfucker. He sells peanuts at Dodger Stadium, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, Richard Allen.
Yeah.
He still does that?
Yeah, he got married to one of his students.
What?
Yeah, he got married to one of his students from Jefferson High. But he tells me that we didn't start dating until after high school, Felipe.
Oh, bro, hell
Bullshit.
no.
You were
Anyways.
doing it.
Bullshit, bro. Bro, hell no.
Yeah, how he told me, man, they have a daughter together, right? And then I didn't see him for a long ass time. He walks up to me, Felipe, she left me.
Damn.
Because she left him for a guy that was working with them, a younger guy.
Of course. Well,
Well, how much older was this fool than that chick? Like
Fool,
20
that
years?
fool's as old as my mom.
well, of course.
Damn.
She got tired of the old wrinkly
He has
balls.
to be at least 60-something years old now. And she's probably nearing barely 40 now. Or 38.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen that shit happen so many times. Like,
With
you know,
teachers?
No, not with teachers, but like I'm talking about like in general. Like you see fools that like let's say in high school or like you knew like a hot chick that had an older boyfriend, and like if you would have known how it was gonna pan out and you could have like timed it right, you probably would have had that rebound chance because you know that shit's not gonna work out now. You're like, bitch, you're 19 and this nigga is like 36. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to get married at 19.
Like when I was in high school, there was a girl who was 16 and she used to dress like she was an older woman already.
Bro.
With tacones, bro, high heels.
You hear that fucking church
sunglasses,
noise going down the
Yeah.
fucking hallway?
Nice pants, bro. And she was like 16 years old. She goes, I remember I was talking to her and she goes, my boyfriend will pick me up. Your boyfriend has a car?
Yeah, your shit. You're like,
And she's
fuck.
proud to say it too. He's 26. Bitch, you're
Yeah.
16, bitch. But back then you don't know about the age that's wrong, right? Because I could have told her, bitch, I'm gonna call the cops on that motherfucker. Fucking ripping that shit up.
Hey
You
man,
know-
for real though, he's right though. That's what you think. You're like, damn, dog.
I know plenty of women that are with
You know,
older men.
my
though.
first thought was when she told me that, fuck, I can't wait till I be 26.
That's what that. Oh,
That's the only
that's
thing
what
that
you
came to
thought.
my head.
So you get
Damn,
a 16-year-old at 26, dog?
damn, for real. Like, but that's what you think at that age. You're like, damn, man, I wish I could be that old.
I gotta
getting
be
that.
older, man.
And then when you get older, you're like, fuck that.
Yeah.
And you know that shit didn't last. You're right, it didn't last.
No, it never does, bro. Like, there's many occasions. Like, I've been in situations where like, what is it like? You have to compete with like the boyfriend she's been with for like 8 years, right? And whatever, you're like there, and then like they get back, like she gets back with him, and then you like you just go make some popcorn. Like I just sat back and I'm like, I'm gonna go make some popcorn. I was like, I'm gonna watch this go down. I was like, it took a year later for that popcorn to be done, but I called it, dog. That shit was done with. Like, and what happens as soon as it's done? My fucking Snapchat lights up.
Hell yeah.
I was like, ignore.
Alert.
Do you answer
Alert.
it?
What
I looked at it.
Do you
What's
give
the
it a time of
oldest
day?
woman you've been with, Shiki?
Oldest? I'll say 36,
How old are you? 10?
25.
25?
Yeah.
Man, where did we meet her at? Dutch
No,
Stadium?
not. I think I was like 23 actually. Yeah.
She was 36?
Yeah.
Did she feel older to you? Like, oh, shit.
I mean, she didn't seem like too old, but she seemed experienced. was some of the best sex of my life. I'll say that.
Dog, don't get me started on the
Cougars,
older
man.
ones,
You
dog.
gotta
'Cause
go with
this
the
fool will
Cougars.
fucking tell you, dog. Like,
What?
Right now, this fool's on him.
I fucking just pull, like, for some reason, dog, I just don't pull nothing but, like, the older ones, dog. Like, when I was 18, dog, the girlfriend I was seeing was 26. Like, when I was 18 in high school. She'll pick me up, like, senior year and shit like that. Oldest woman I've been with is 40 years old.
40.
Yeah.
And how are you?
Probably, like, 2 years ago, so I'm, like, 25.
Damn.
Yeah.
My baby mama was 9 years older than me.
Yeah.
We ain't together, man.
Fuck.
That was nothing to brag about. 9 years older and 90 pounds lighter than me.
I've been in a relationship where, like, the person is, like, 7 years older and, like, fuck, that shit's a big difference, dog. Like, real shit, like, that shit, like, it's cool when, like, you're young for the first 2 months and shit like that. But then when shit starts getting serious and they start, like, hey, I'm trying to, like, lock you down and shit, you start seeing, like, the fucking boa constrictor grip on you, and before you know it, you're like that dude in Anaconda about to get eaten, and you're like, oh, that fucking, come on, Ice Cube, come save my ass. Like, bro, you're just like, you're watching your life just get drained out of you like a fucking empty toothpaste thing.
You ever be at shows, man, and you think that that's that girl's dad bringing her to a show, but nah, that's her man.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
Yeah. How when I would look at that man, when I was working with Mike Epps, and I would see like a young woman. You know, she's a black woman. It doesn't matter what color, but you could tell. You know, we're probably all the same age, or she's 30, but her old man's like 56. And I always think about it when I see an older man, a young girl. This motherfucker probably still whips her. Because
Probably
it
still-
looks like a father and daughter relationship.
I just look at it, I'm like, last resort, huh? I'm like, couldn't make it out, huh? Like, didn't work out for you. That's what I think about when I'm like, man, there's no way that shit's real, dog. I mean, maybe there might be a few cases where that shit might be, like, legit. It's not no fucking de interés and shit like that. But when I look at it, sometimes I was like, damn, man, your goals didn't plan out, huh?
Nah,
You needed that security blanket, huh?
hell yeah, man. I need me a roof.
Yeah, you need somewhere to stay.
In the bank account.
Who's
Hey, living in the hood, man, like it happened to a lot in my hood. Like you will see fools that just got locked up, fools that got released from prison, and they have nowhere to go now because their mom don't want them. So these fools hook up with the ugliest chick in the hood.
Yeah, I've seen that shit.
The
too many
fat
times.
ones.
The fat one with 3 kids,
Yep.
and her man's locked up too.
Yep. I've seen that shit way too many times. And you're like, damn, fool. You're just like, you're in the crossfire. Like, you went from a fucking, like, a negative environment. Like, food, public storage would have been a better option, dog. Like, just go, $1 a month.
Instant family.
Get a fuck.
Instant.
Yep, you know what?
Just add water.
I've seen fucking, I've had homies, dog. Like, homies that have, like, stepped into something like that. And I'm like, dog, like, she already had 2 trophies. Like, and they ain't yours. Like no, dog. It's like if you're not ready for it, and sure enough, when I've seen homies that have come back and be like,
Shit.
like, hey, dog, like
Shout out to my cousin Gabi. That fool got a chick with 2 kids already. So shout out to that fool.
he hit the baby lottery where he hit that scratcher. He's like, you got 2
Yeah,
kids.
dog.
Like,
And then he added three more to that.
Damn.
And then they broke up. And then she had another kid with another dude. So she has 6 kids with 3 different daddies. Shout out to her.
Fuck.
damn.
That's a fucking heavy car fact.
Well, that's
dog.
your part is when a couple, let's say you're with somebody, right? And you have your kid, you have 2 kids together. You break up. You come back together. She comes back pregnant. And you got someone else pregnant.
Damn.
That shit happens, man.
It's crazy.
That's
It's-
like fucking tying your shoes together, dog. You know,
Your
like
life's over at that point.
yeah, like
You're
you
gonna
just
fall soon.
yeah, like you're gonna like no matter how slow you walk, it's gonna take one little step to just fucking boom.
The manager told me a crazier story, man. What was that singer that he ended up hooking up with somebody? Then that person came back with kids, and they both died. Now he's watching kids that aren't even his.
Oh, Bob Geldof.
Bob Geldof, what happened?
Bob Geldof.
Damn, that's fucking.
No, his wife left him for Michael Hutchins from NXS. Then he died. She got pregnant. She had a baby with him. She brings the baby back and comes back to him. He adopts the child, and then she dies of a heroin overdose.
And then he dies.
No, he's alive.
Michael Hutchins?
Michael Hutchins died first.
Yeah, so now he's watching kids that aren't even his.
Fuck, I'm surprised with all that shit. He didn't die too, dog. Fuck.
It's like me, myself, and Irene, dog. He's like the father to 3 black kids that aren't his because his wife took off. But they love
Wow.
him anyway. Shout out to Jim Carrey.
They're full of smart though.
Yeah, they were geniuses.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that.
I don't know if I could do that, dog. Like I think I'm a little bit like, even at this age, I was like, man, am I too selfish to think about a kid? Like, I'm 27 right now, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I like the attention. Like, it's good. Like, I'm not trying to share that yet, bro.
Hell no, bro. It just changes your whole life. Your whole schedule changes around a kid. That's why I always tell ladies, man, on Facebook, if you don't want to live a life of poverty, don't have kids till you're 30 now or 35. People say, I can have a kid right now. No, you can have a kid, but think about it, man.
But
nobody's gonna watch that motherfucker for you when you gotta go to work.
But then they get that they get that, like, once they get 35 or like what certain age, like, women start panicking, bro. Like, they start panicking. That shit's like fucking like a fish coming out of water, bro.
Shit, you start dating a 35-year-old, bro.
No, bro,
She
hell
start
no.
asking
Oh, dog, don't even start.
She started telling you, bro. What the fuck are we doing right now?
I just got man. I just.
They just told you that,
Bro,
What the fuck are we doing right now?
I don't even want to talk about it, bro. I had to deal with that shit so bad, dog. I had somebody pretty much like literally like trying to change my lifestyle, like override. I'm like, I love the chick, but I'm like, God damn, like, why the fuck do you want a kid?
Because I'm 35.
It's like, God.
Because when the baby turns 20, I'll be 55. And you'll be 47. You'll be right.
I'll be a silver fox. I could walk out.
Did you have no kids?
Nah, I got no kids, thankfully.
Nope, no kids.
You guys are lucky, bro. You're a rare breed.
Yeah.
Right?
lucky.
We're Latino. You know what? You know, our friend who just came back from Europe, this fool's like, you guys should go to Europe. You guys will be like unicorns out there.
Yeah.
He's like something
It's
different.
like we don't exist out there. In Amsterdam, anyway.
Yeah, at least.
Oh, man. For reals. I went to Amsterdam, Rotterdam, and I met these
Hookers?
guys from Rotterdam. And we were smoking, and I told them where I'm from. Man, when you're from East LA or the hood in LA, once you go to Rotterdam,
Yeah.
you rank, bro. He goes, man, you have stripes already, bro. It's like
Automatic?
they bow down when you come to your town.
Should go there with a fresh haircut.
Fool, that guy,
Shaved.
that guy was
00.
he was quoting "blood in, blood out" in a Dutch accent. I got your esquina.
For real, dog?
They love blood in, blood out.
Wait, I think I saw that. Was that a while back? You posted a video of like two twins or something
yeah,
like that?
they're from those chicks are from Morocco.
Yeah,
They're
like,
two Muslim girls.
and they're quoting the lines
Blood
from
in,
the
blood out.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy. You know what though? That fucking culture, that side of the culture influences a lot. Like, I saw a video of like fools in Asia. They're like straight, like look like bangers, dog, and
Yeah,
they're
they
all
got
about that
lowriders in
lowriders
Japan
and
and
shit.
all that.
And they're like straight, like they look like little homie dolls. Like
Wearing Nike
yeah.
Cortez and Dickies,
Yep.
creased up.
The problem is that we don't show up when the movie comes out, though. We wait till it comes out on video.
Yep.
Like, I can say right now, I didn't go see Lowrider.
I didn't see it either, dog.
I mean, it's still out there. You still
That shit
can.
made $2 million in 357 theaters.
Is that low?
I have no idea how.
I think that's pretty low.
That's
Don't
pretty
they-
good, right?
I
How
mean,
much
they-
No, it was
yeah,
the
how
number
much
9 movie.
How much did it cost to make though? That movie couldn't have cost more
I
than
don't think it was a
100,000.
really high budget movie or
Yeah.
anything.
It was made with a gift certificate.
It was made by students in college.
Yeah, estudiantes. It's funny, man, when you watch a movie like Lowrider, just say the movie Lowrider, or any movie that has Latinos in it, and you're like a somewhat celebrity, or you're known, like I'm known as a stand-up comedian, but they right away start hit you up, bro. How come you're not in that fucking movie, dog? Like, I have a choice in this?
Don't you think I would have wanted to be on that red carpet, motherfucker? Like,
I'm pretty sure they hit up you, bro. Hey, bro, you didn't fucking couldn't get Be Real in it?
yeah, like, get that all the fucking
Like, what
time.
the fuck? It's not our choice.
I've said the funniest shit I've said to somebody is like, hold on, let me pull that motherfucker out of my pocket for you, dog. Like, here you go, dog. Ask him yourself. Yeah, people think that shit, or like, whenever like they see like other shit go on in the community and they're like, how come you didn't do that event? I'm like, motherfucker, does it look like I'm putting it together? Like, I would love to be on that roster. But yeah, it's fucking, it's like that sometimes. Motherfuckers don't understand. It's like you have to go out there and do some shit to make
Yeah,
that
man.
impact.
Listen, motherfucker. When the last time you saw Felipe Esparza wearing a Pendleton around Eva Longoria?
I can't say I recall that, man.
Never, man. Because they didn't choose me. They chose my hood, but not me. Even when they made American Meat, I was there. I was like, no, I wasn't there. I was in rehab when they were shooting that movie.
Damn.
Or else I would have been in that shit too.
'Cause all the people from the neighborhood were in that movie, right?
Yeah. My friend did all the tattoos for Blood In, Blood Out.
Were they real tattoos?
They were all henna.
Tres
Oh, hell.
puntos. Huh?
Hyenas.
Oh, he had to do his 3 dots.
That shit was shot in my neighborhood. Right there where Miklo Mons lives.
Yeah.
That's my friend Miguel's house.
Damn, that's the hood.
Then after that, they knocked down the projects.
With that gentrification going down?
Nah, those projects need to go, bro.
They needed to go?
They're old.
They knocked them down and they made more projects.
They were getting rid of the courtyard style.
Yeah, they were getting rid of the whole courtyard, Estrada Courts looking projects.
Oh, that
Like the
fucking-
project where I grew up at looked like the projects from B&E and Hazard.
They were doing it to bust up the gangs.
Yeah, that's what they did in Chicago with those big ass high tower shits.
Yeah.
That's some big ghetto ones, though.
Yeah, like they literally took all of them down because like the whole thing would be is like they would, as long as the cops would come up there trying to, all they would do is run upstairs. Like by the time they get upstairs, like yo, like who the fuck is gonna stop them?
When I was over there in Chicago, I passed by those projects, and there was a guy who told me that, no, man, these motherfuckers was snipers up there. Like, if you're not from the hood, they'll shoot you from way up there. And they would have shootouts with the other projects. And then he goes, go to that fire station, go look at the wall. And I went to go look at the wall. Man, that fucking wall full of holes, dog.
Fuck.
Just from people shooting over each other.
Snipers, dog.
Was there like gangsters in your neighborhood? Like gangbanging?
I mean,
I'm telling you, vete a la casa, mijo.
they still gangbang, you know what I mean? But
Ain't gonna
it's not as
stop, huh?
crazy as it used to be.
Yeah, that's.
But they still gangbang. These fools still, you see them at night writing on the walls and shit. Just-
Yep. I just think that's what happened, dog. Like when I grew up like in the 90s, because I grew up in like I said like a mixture of like a Crips and like a Harpies neighborhood. So like, I like grew my neighborhood where I live is like it's predominantly Crips. So like I just kind of didn't see. I did see it. You would see the cops pull up.
Hooper
And all that
Crips,
shit.
huh?
No, 30s Crips.
30s?
Yeah, like so.
Rolling 30s?
Yeah.
Damn.
So like these fools would just kind of just kick it there, like, and I already knew. I was like, yo, my mom knew. He's like, hey, he's like, leave those guys alone, you know, like nothing but those con ellos.
No te metas en líos, mijo.
Yeah, that kind of shit, you know,
And
because
also, don't rat.
you'd have to fucking walk, like, you know, past these fools to go to the school, and like, I don't know, they never fucking said anything. All I ever heard from them was like, what's up, cuz? Like, that's all I ever heard from them. Like, I guess the fact that they saw me with a backpack, they didn't really fuck with me.
You
But,
didn't
like,
fit the description.
Yeah, I didn't fit the description or whatever, but yeah, like, I did see a lot of this shit. The craziest shit I ever saw go down in the neighborhood, there's 2 things, dog. There was one time where these apartments, like 2 houses, like in front, like from where I live, like cops came one day and I think somebody was barricading themselves. Like 2 cops busted out that shotgun they have in the car
Damn.
and started blasting at the windows, dog. Like, and everybody got a letter the next day saying like an apology for what happened. That was before shit happened. And then the other time, there's craziest shit that happened. This is the craziest shit, dog. It's like 3 fucking young motherfuckers, right? Pull up in a bike. This is my house next door. Pull up in a bike. Like one of these little fools calls a fool out in the fucking Porsche. One of them shoots him, and all 3 of them take out in a bike and just spur
Damn.
and murk that fool. That kid was like 15. Fool. I was like, damn. And I was leaving the house at that time, dog. You're like, what the fuck?
Fool, I was at Homeboy Industries at the Silk Screen. I was there to order some shirts. I just one last comic standing. It was 2011. I was there with Lisa and little Miklo, her son. He was young. He was like 5 or 6 years old, little abuelito, blonde hair, blue eyes. He's just on the floor playing with his cars, right, while we're waiting for our shirts. And the guy helping me, I know him. I grew up with him. I know his brothers. He used to gangbang too, and the other guy used to gangbang too. And pretty much everybody that was helping me in that Homeboy Silk Screen used to gangbang. So, man, these 2 fools come in with hoods on their faces, and with
No, bandana.
they have bandanas, right? Bandanas.
Yeah.
And they were kind of dirty. And they were like, they just rush in there, right? And they're trying to open this door to where all the employees are at, but it don't open. And he looks at me, and he looks down at Isaac playing, and the fools, they fucking bone out. They leave, right? And after they left, I asked the guy working there, he goes, you have to have no gas mask for these guys? They gotta breathe in that bad air? Because I thought they were employees. They
Yeah.
were all dirty. Then that fool looked at me like a ghost, and he just ran, dog.
What?
He fucking ran and left us there.
What?
He left us there, right? And then he ran, and then he called Father Great Boyle. Listen, man, these fools just came in here trying to blast somebody, so they're probably heading to the bakery. Let everybody know. And that's it. He hung up. They didn't call the fucking cops. They didn't tell nobody where. We almost just been in a fucking gang-style massacre right now.
Fuck.
These fools came in ready to kill somebody, bro. They came in holding their hands like this. They have bandanas, and they try to break into the employees are at, but we were like in the office waiting. And then that fool just took off running.
Yeah, they open the door, they scan the room, and then they're like,
I'm pretty sure if there was no child there, we probably would have been shot.
yeah.
Wow, dude. So pretty much Miklo pretty much saved the day. on
Miklo,
that
bro.
one.
Save the day, dog.
Saved it.
Damn.
That's why, man, you don't give back to the community.
That's why you gotta have children.
That's why you don't give back to the community. Hey, those fools, I wonder the fools, if it was a personal beef or those fools were just mad that these fools are like not about that life no more.
Oh, no, man. They had shot one. If you know, they had those guys who got shot. Well, a person got shot where I grew up
Like a week ago.
a week
or-
ago.
Yeah.
He got shot. He got shot. I grew up with it. I know that kid. He got smoked. So that was and then they found out, I guess, that those guys that shot him, his homies work at this particular homeboy silk screen.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
So it was premeditated.
Yeah.
Retaliation.
Retaliation, bro. Let's just get anybody, bro.
Damn.
So that's the closest.
That should be happening more than you think, just because it's not televised.
Yeah, gangbanging is still going strong.
Yeah, it's just more organized, dog. You know what movie painted it pretty good? End of Watch. Yeah, that movie fucking got it on point because all those neighborhoods is like, I'm like, man, I drive through those neighborhoods. Like, I'm like, I've driven through that house before, like that house where they bust out all the illegals. I was like, I know where that house is at, dog. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've driven by it. I'm like, that's where all those fools came out and like all those like illegal fools were tied up and shit. That's just crazy. I think that's how the organized crime is.
Yeah,
now.
man. And then when that fool stuck that gun out to that cop, that's how bicycles are. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't, dog. I really think that's like the realest shit.
That's real shit right there.
Yeah, because in Mexico, that's how they probably would have done it. Like, motherfucker, matter of fact, in Mexico, there wouldn't have been no cop going up stopping this motherfucker.
No, he
That
wouldn't
fool
have stopped them.
That fool would have been like, let that motherfucker go, dog.
He already knows,
Bumping
man.
Chalino in a fucking Chevy Silverado, let that motherfucker go, dog.
Even if it's not a dirty cop, he knows not to fuck with dirty cops' money.
Yep. Yeah, real shit. That's how crazy it is. And you know what? I like to vacation in Mexico. Like, I like going to, like, that's like the spot. I like fucking
You were just there, right?
Yeah, I was there like for my birthday last year, and like I was out in a resort and Cabos and stuff like that. And let me tell you, dog, you get the feeling of it's like everything is like ran by these motherfuckers, dog. Like there was some shit I saw go. There was a couple things go down. So first of all, the resort, dog, it's like around this like it's called Magala fucking plant. It goes in the fucking swamps or whatever. So this is like diamond ass fucking resort, and like outside of it is like wild shit. Nigga, there's nothing but gators outside. Like, and there's like one road, and like sometimes you might see the gators up in the front, and you're like, okay, that's like strike one. Number two, off of a night of partying there was a dude with a very fluorescent Gucci shirt, mustache, blinged out, had like 20 heads inside this club. There's karaoke night. He had like some fine chick. She was like fine, look like a reportera, dog, like real shit, look like a
Sinaloa.
like reportera, fine ass chick right there. And this was
KMX.
he's fucking picking every one of his posse. He's like, oh, you dance, you sing this song, you do this. And we're watching this go down, right? Like, and he's like, everything he says goes. He goes to the DJ, play that song 3 times. The DJ plays it. And then I'm right there with the girl I was with. And we were there with another couple. And this motherfucker tries to get at the other dude's like girl. And he will not give it up. Like, he's persistent, bro. Like, he did not give a fuck. Like, and the other dude didn't really know what to say because he seen 20 fucking Mexicans up in there. Like, and this was dressed like fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, straight bothered out. And, like, he seemed like he ran this shit, dog. And you're, like, the next day, old dude's, like, walking out with 2 duffel bags. And there was a fucking Ferrari in the fucking resort where it's nothing but dirt. Like, nothing but dirt road around fucking alligators, dog. That shit's fucking deep out there, dog. It's fucking crazy. Like, you have to fucking be from the U.S. to notice that kind of shit out there. I think they don't fucking notice it because they're so used to it. They're like, oh, we don't even want to notice it. We'll get killed for that.
You notice right away, huh? If you're
Fuck
from the hood.
yeah. Who the fuck puts a Ferrari in the fucking middle of like a fucking like rough, undeveloped road? Shit's like fucking like this. Like the Nissan Versa barely made it there, and there's like gators everywhere. Like, who puts a fucking like an expensive car like that? And it was a brand new one too, dog. Like all muddy and shit. You're like, that's suspension itself.
He probably paid cash, huh?
For real.
It was some other, he looked like a Mexican Super Mario, dog. Like that mustache. He got that little gut. He had that hair to the back.
That was in Cabo San Lucas.
No, that was in Cancun.
So they're pretty much organized, huh? Like they
Yeah.
know, like they know not to fuck around with the tourists are at, huh?
Yeah, like I feel like they just go there to just like either collect money or just like let that shit go. I wouldn't be surprised if the resorts are owned by them. To be honest with you, like I would not be surprised. Like it would, cause that's a lot. Like the way shit is out there, and you talk to a couple employees and shit's like legit. You could get whatever you want out there. Like they have shit set up, like shops and shit.
Good food.
Hell yeah. My favorite thing to go to Mexico for is fucking seafood. Like
You love the seafood,
I love
ceviche, all that.
That shit, dog. I fucking like. I will if somebody tells me, hey, if you go to this spot that's fucking 2 hours away and it's the best ceviche you're gonna have, I'm gonna go there and have ceviche and like 8 beers.
You love ceviche?
I love ceviche.
I think somebody took me to a ceviche spot, man. But I kind of was like, it was, but I'm not used to having like the whole shrimp on it. It was called aguachile.
Oh, that shit's so good,
Over
dog.
there in HP, this big place.
What's it called?
I don't know, man. I know that they wash cars on the side too.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's huge, bro.
Yeah, every time on Sundays it's like super packed. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, dog.
But they have good aguachile.
I don't know
there.
the name of it, but like my fucking brother's wife fucking picks up food from there on Sundays, and she goes early, dog, like early. And I like aguachiles though, like that shit's bomb. But that shit will leave your fucking lips like fucking picante and shit. You like spicy food?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I can't. I like spicy food, but it's like I gotta really love it for me to put up with it, dog. I don't like fucking sweating one time. Like I used to work at the mall one time, and I became friends with this like Indian dude who worked at the kiosk. This food about curry one time, right? And I had never tried curry in my life.
Oh man.
Dude, tell me why I fucking spent like the last hour just like in the back room, just like, oh my god.
One thing about Indian food, when they say medium or hot,
that shit means
don't fucking get the medium, bro. Medium is fucking hot.
He was like, it is not that hot. I was like,
It's
motherfucker.
fucking hot.
Yeah, I'm like, this shit is fucking hot, dog.
That's, Thai and Indian food could be fucking something hotter than Mexican food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't just put chile just to fuck it all up.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, that's like that's. I feel like that's what I got out of it. I was like, why would you like that level of spice? Is that to keep in shape? Like, is that to keep in shape or to sweat it out or something? But you know what though? After you do sweat out all that shit by the chile, it does kind of feel like, oh, you're like, oh, did I detox myself or what, dog? Because your shirt's all like drenched and shit. You're like, why did this shit make me sweat? It's like taking a big dab. You know how like you get the dab sweats. If you take a really good dab and it fucks you up, like you start.
Hey, what's up with fucking hot ass hoochie chicks trying to do dabs on fucking Instagram, bro?
They're trying to do it for the gram, dog.
Yeah, dog. To get free dabs and
Yeah.
you know
Free
what I mean?
dabs and
To get
free merch.
dabs out of it.
Let me tell you, dog. If they had a cocaine cup and they were giving out free coke, these bitches would be doing rails
I'll
on
be
fucking
first, dog.
Yeah, they'll
I'll show up with a spoon, bro.
like they would be doing the same shit, just different drugs. The fact that this is so like, you know what though, and like you see this shit a lot in these events, and we've seen it before because we were going to these events when there was nothing but dudes there.
Yeah.
Like,
Back in the day,
like
huh?
there was nothing but
Last
dudes
year.
there. All of a sudden, like out of nowhere, it's like they started looking through Instagram and they started waking up saying, "Hey, these fucking weed heads are making some money." And all of a sudden, you see the flock. They be coming in there peacocking and shit. Like we deal with this shit all the fucking time. Like I've had I've had chicks try to approach me just so like they could try to go ahead and come kick it at the studio or like. Try to be backstage and kicking it with B and shit. You will smell that shit from a mile away. You're like, no, bitch, curved.
How'd you get started at Be Real TV, you guys?
This fool was there before me, dog.
Yeah,
How'd you get started? After college?
Pretty much. I mean, for the short period of time.
You're
that
like
I
a
spent in
producer there?
college. Well, yeah, I run most of all the shows actually there. I do what this guy does right here, pretty much.
Yeah.
Exactly what he does.
So there's a lot of shows every day, huh?
Yeah. Monday through Friday, and
Where
But
can
yeah.
they find it at? Be Real TV.
www.breal.tv, and it's Monday through Friday. We got shows from.
You got shows every hour or
Our first show is at I believe it's like 9 in the morning. We got DJ what's his name, Eddie B. Swift in New York. We got different locations, and then we have the Dr. Green Thumb show at 1 o'clock every
That's a
day
good
with
show.
Be Real. You've been on there.
then you gotta have the Cadillac smoker or something like that, right?
Oh,
Yeah, we got the actually
smoke box.
we switched up now. It's he bought a Chevy Impala now. Well, a Caprice, a Glass House lowrider. So it's a new one. I don't know if you haven't been in that one, right?
No, I wasn't a Cadillac.
You should do a
Yeah.
part 2, dog.
You
I'm
should.
gonna tell
Yeah,
that
you got to
fool.
come back and
Yeah.
do another one in the new car.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
got.
do it before September 30 because that's when my HBO special comes out. So.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can talk to that fool about that. That way you can talk about that in the smoke box.
I really thought for a long time that they were driving, bro. When I watched that show, And I was like,
Were you watching it stoned?
yeah.
Yeah, I
I was
figured.
watching it on TV. Go, nah, they can't be driving. Be real can't be driving like that. It's illegal.
Oh, you.
If only they did drive.
Yeah,
That's
I'm like, damn, dog. I was like, you don't know him that.
I'm like a nerd. Eh? It's illegal. Eh?
Yeah, dude, that car gets pretty fucking smoky. Like we've seen people come out of there like way too smoked out. We've like seen people like
hop out before the interview
yeah,
is
yeah,
even
that's
over.
true. There's been a couple people that like when that happens, what happens in the video? It goes like,
Yeah.
yeah, like they put an X over them. Yeah, it's like that, dog. Not many people know how to smoke like that. Like they're not used to it. They say like I've had people come from other states and say they could smoke, and they come over here and you give them a little bit of some of us, and then you're like, oh no, fuck.
Has Be Real ever been to a place where there's no weed? I've been to a lot of places, man.
What did he say?
But probably on Felipe Esparza.
What did he say today? The two places that that what is it? He won't even think about it.
New Orleans and what?
No,
Oh, Dubai.
no. He said he
Oh,
said
fuck Dubai. Can't go there with weed.
Yeah.
he said what is it? The Middle East and fucking Asia. He's like those are the two places.
Yeah, they'll
he
chop your
wouldn't-
fucking head off.
He's like he wouldn't try to even fucking try to blaze it, dog. His food.
Japan, Singapore, the Philippines now.
Oh yeah, they
Oh,
fucking kill you.
Philippines for sure.
They feed you to alligators there, dog. If you're a drug addict, real shit.
The
like,
president's out of his fucking mind over there.
That is crazy, man.
like this fool has like drug militias. Like he be making like public threats, talking about he's gonna eat his enemies' livers. It's like crazy. He's like some psycho shit.
What's up, fool? You got anything coming up, man?
Hell yeah, man. We do got a couple things coming up.
Listen, everybody. Y'all want to come?
Yep. So pretty much July 7th to the 9th, we just confirmed this today. The biggest hash festival in California, or I would say right now in the world, Chalice, is going to be going down. And your boys, We Don't Smoke the Same, which is Sheikadelic and myself, will be performing on the main stage. We will have a booth for all our merch and all our terps. And aside from that, it's going to be a very good time because, like I said, this is the world's biggest hash
Chalice,
festival.
man.
It's fucking Chalice.
I want to say this is our biggest show yet for us. For
Yeah.
Sure.
But you guys also perform in the rap group, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
our group. We Don't Smoke the Same. So like they booked us as a group, and we're like, yo, we're excited about that. And follow our Instagrams for giveaways because we're gonna be giving away tickets all month long. These are $150 tickets too, by the way. Like these are 3-day passes.
3-day passes.
Yeah, like this shit's like legit, and it's
Wow.
like you have fun there, bro. Like I'm gonna get you up and come up in there if you have time to come up in there. But this is definitely one of these events you don't want to miss out. I honestly think it's gonna be bigger than High Times, to be honest. If I had to say something, or it's gonna be right around that level. But yeah, make sure you look out for that. And
Where's it going to be?
Victorville.
Private?
No, it's
Victorville?
gonna be
Victorville.
Victorville. The second time.
License or is it
Do you know license?
legal now?
I believe what is it? They will have doctors on site, just like right at the entrance if you don't have it. And there is some like some leverage to the whole legalization because I know some people once they're 21 and like yeah, and I'm not sure if that's the case for
Yeah,
this
because
one.
certain places, once you're 21, you could just give them your ID. And
This
you're good.
Hash Fest happens every year? Because I'm trying to remember
I
last year.
think
you guys did it.
I think this is like the fourth one. Is this the fourth year or third? Something like that. It's pretty brand new. The
So
Chalice
July
Festival.
7th to the 9th. What's it called?
Chalice Music Festival, right? Well,
Chalice Music Festival,
well,
people.
Chalice is the biggest hash festival. It's called Chalice, California. Music, glass, hash, and art.
So people can buy a 3-day pass if they want?
3-day pass, so they could watch our
Try to win
Instagrams
one.
and try to get them because we're gonna be leaving them everywhere. You might just leave them like somewhere around here in Burbank.
And you do a lot of, I noticed that you do a lot of those, like what Louis the 13th does. You put, every once in a while, you hide a little stash for somebody.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what we're gonna do
Free,
with some of
free
these tickets.
tickets. That's awesome you guys do that,
I
man.
might do that, and sometimes I be hiding weed. Sometimes, you know, like because I recently started doing my collabs with flavors. Like,
You got your own brand.
yeah, like I have
Can I see?
my whole thing. Yeah, I actually brought this for you, but it's my Italian wedding. So this is what is it? Pretty much like what I do is like I have my company called Flavors by E-Zone, and I do a lot of collaborations with different companies, whether that's like a glass company, a weed company, a dab company, whatever you make, as long a candle company, whatever I can go ahead and we can work together and try to push out and do some quality work. We will do it. So like this one is called Italian Wedding. The reason it's called Italian Wedding because the two strains to make it is gelato bread with wedding cake. And that makes Italian Wedding, and that's under my collaboration with Dab Av, which is the company that grows this. I also have other shit like I have my Puff Penny melt candles, which is the candles, they all have a pendant inside, which is like a really big part of our culture because a lot of motherfuckers be buying like pretty heady like glass. You know what I mean? Like some of these glass chains and some of these glass rigs are worth like cars. Pretty
What
much.
is that, though? That's for the dabbing?
No, this is just fashion. It's like a necklace. So it's like what I did is my boy Empty One Glass made me this this pendant with my logo. This is like my main logo. It's like my cookies logo, like but it's for E-Zone, and yeah, it's pretty much like that. And like I just try to go ahead and get my hands on everything I can that as long as I support it. So like I have shit like my own candle with Puff Penny smells. I have flavors by E-Zone with that Bav, what we do. I'm trying to get my own CBD water to come out. I'm trying to do a little bit of everything because there's a demand for it, man.
And you put also the first time we went to your shop, you have your own E-Zone dabs too.
Yeah, that's a part of the flavor line. So like
That shit was strong.
I gave you the grape soda that day.
Man.
Grape soda's fire.
Yeah, that grape soda's fire. That's one of our shout out to you guys. Just grape soda and fresas con crema is the #1 selling flavor for us right here. Yeah, like this Italian wedding, it's like more of an indica. And I remember that day we all did get faded because we had barely got the dabs. Like I was literally excited over the fact that I had just gotten that flavor. So you came in at the right day, fuck that shit up, and people like hopefully we win some cups this year. That's all I'm looking forward to.
So the E-Zone, your strain is gonna be at up for award.
We're gonna try to enter it for some of these upcoming events, like because that's what you try to do, get some recognition when it comes to like if you have something. I'm more on the exotic side. Like I consider this exotics because it's not your regular kind of weed. Like the genetics come from up north, and yeah, I had to kind of look for it and stuff like that. And then aside from that, just looking forward to a lot of merch. Like our merch should be available at Chalice. We have 3 designs coming out as we don't smoke the same as a group. So like just make sure you look out for that, and it will be and check out the website. All my merch and all our merch is going to be available on this site right now. So far, it's just we don't smoke the same.bigcartel.com.
Where can they follow you at, Sheik? Sheikadelic.
You can follow me at on IG.
Sheikadelic.
Sheikadelic. That's SHEIKADELIC. Or on Snapchat, Sheiky Be Real TV. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Where you can follow me. I don't sell shit like E-Zone or have weed or anything. I just fucking rap. That's just my thing.
Yeah, you do sell yourself though.
No, but my shit, I don't sell myself like that.
You're battle people.
Nah. I'm like I'm more into like songwriting and shit instead of battling people. That's my thing.
Yeah, this fool gets down with the pen, dog. Like
Yeah.
I like more and less like that commercial kind of new trap wave kind of shit. Like I like that new shit. That's the reason I think like we like it like helps us keep. I don't know. For me, I look at it as like it helps us keep like ourselves on our toes. Like so like whenever I need to sharpen my knife when it comes to that boom bap shit he kills, I'll like get on his like I'll be like, yo, what do you got? And then like whenever like he wants to make something different or like something like some trappish or something that's like not what he would normally look for, like I'll like he'll look for what I got.
How long you guys known each other?
5 years now.
Yeah, 5 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
What would you tell anybody out there who's listening, who's trying to get into marijuana or any kind of endeavor, like
Or just trying to follow your passion?
just follow your passion, man.
Because that's how I ended up here. Like, I graduated from college and
Marketing, right?
and communications, the minor in marketing. So what is it? I ended up graduating from college at Cal State Northridge. I got my degree over there, and I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do after college. I thought I was gonna end up
You was
working.
undeclared.
Yep, I thought I was gonna end up working at the clothing company I was with at that time. And sure enough, what is it? I got out of college. I was out there, didn't know what the fuck to do. I was about to work at Enterprise, dog. Automatically qualified for a fucking like manager position, right? And during that week, I get a call back from Be Real TV saying, "Would you like a fucking internship?" And taking an internship landed me my first opportunity with Young and Reckless Clothing. So I was like, you know what? I might have to bite the bullet, but I can hustle it out for a year if it doesn't work out. So I left that fucking job that fucking guaranteed like $80K a year at Enterprise, and I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go try this out, and I just never looked back.
Hell yeah.
Like I was like, fuck it. And I met this asshole.
What's up, fool?
What's up, fool?
Podcast. And you guys have your own show together too, right?
Yeah, we do.
Rodrigo was on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
we
started.
do. That's actually just started. We Don't Smoke the Same podcast on YouTube. Make sure you look out for
Gotta
that.
go get on that next time, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we gotta have
We'd
you,
love to be on
Felipe.
it.
Yeah, we do. That's gonna be lit. We get that. We're gonna. If you do come on that, we're gonna have something crazy, like something crazy, dog. Like I'm not. What
We're
if
gonna
I
make
get,
you do a rel of Keith, dog.
Hell no. We'll bring Rodrigo for that shit, dog.
Yeah, for real. Bring that. We'll be like, hey, fool, come here, dog. Where's that vacuum nose? We should. What is it? I'm gonna try to get a special blunt made for that day, dog.
Hell yeah, bro.
Like a-
Supersize me.
Like a fucking, because we be getting some like crazy blunts. We've smoked out of guns, a 5-pound RPG. Like we have, dog. There's a RPG, a 5-pound RPG blunt that was lit by Be Real and what was it, CHR 10th anniversary?
Yeah.
Fucking a fucking 5-pound blunt. Shout out to CHR for throwing that shit. Made out of gold, a RPG, and like, bro, like I think you only got to like 2 pounds before like they had to put
Not
it
even
out.
a quarter of it. I
Not
think.
even a quarter of it, and that building was packed, bro. It was an RPG, like the size of an RPG, dog. Like B Real had to like hold it on his shoulder and like
Yeah,
just
like it was my bed guy. It was like that huge.
shut the. Oh, dog, I wish he would have been here to hear that one, though. We gotta replay it on the show.
Well, he can fucking listen to the podcast.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. A fucking RPG joint, and you guys don't get to finish it. Damn.
Nah, I think they have it as a trophy at CHR.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have it as a trophy at CHR, and that shit's it's crazy, man.
Your Instagrams, they could get a hold of you.
Yep, Instagram Sheikadelic. Follow me. All that you can find. All my new work. Be on the lookout for that new Cypress record because I did some work on that too.
Awesome,
so,
man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They're back on tour, huh?
They're about to. They had like
Yeah.
4 weeks before Europe tour. Yep. Make sure you get your tickets, fucking Europeans. You can find me at
Euros.
E-Zone the Firm. Are we done, Shiki?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
You're good.
You can find me at E-Zone the Firm on Instagram. The SoundCloud is soundcloud.com/the Firm. Or that's DAFIRM. Come see us at fucking Chalice. Support and check out the products. You can find that out at Flavors by E-Zone. And yeah, aside from that, just stay tuned for the collabs and the new music that's to come. And make sure you fucking buy something off the website. We don't smoke the same.
Yeah,
BigCartel.com.
What's up, fool? Thank you for Dollar Shave Club for hooking us up with a sponsor. Shout out to Rodrigo in Mexico with his shine.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully that'll work out. Lisa Esparza right here, manager. Our Wheels and Steel here, engineer. Our homie over here chilling with a Jurassic Park shirt. Chilling.
I have that same shirt.
Hell yeah, man. How many tattoos do you have, cartoons?
I haven't counted them
I
all.
saw a Stewie
but
there.
It's probably like a good like more than a half sleeve because it's just a collage.
Homer.
He just started drawing and painting. Just fucking tatting whatever he could. Like this
Hell
shit's
yeah.
crazy, dog. That was my first tattoo, dog.
Hell yeah.
I got into tattoos by somebody fucking up my original tattoo, dog. For
That's
real.
how the first one usually is. It's a fucked up tat.
If I showed you what this looked like, the lion.
You get like
when
your
I first
homie
got
to write your mom's name on your
when-
arm in cursive.
Man, it looked like it was
Poached.
it looked like a lion, but that Bob Marley right there.
Yeah, that's the fucking the portrait I got right there, man.
It looks
that
like
life.
Bob Marley / fucking Zach De La Rocha.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I'm gonna tell fools be like, hell yeah, Rage Against the Machine, dog.
I'm a rager, bro.
Fucking rage.
You see this? Be real.
What's up, fool? Podcast. Thank you very much for Sheikadelic and E-Zone.
Yep.
Firm.
Make sure you fucking we keep in mind we don't smoke the same motherfuckers.
Photo time.